morning. And here we are on a rainy Thursday, and we're getting ready to look at spiritual warfare. Come on, Pastor. Oh, we want peace and quiet. That's what a lot of us want. To realize that you're in a spiritual war for your soul, and God is trying to keep you safe. Hey, Kevin, I hope you're safe down there. And we're looking at 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty in God for pulling down strongholds. So what am I talking about? Well, how you deal with people is that we all have spirits. And some people's spirits are not really nice. And some people's spirits are really nice. And how we adjust our spirit affects how we interact with everyone else. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Ellen, and everyone else that's tuning in. So on a rainy day, some folks' spirits get really gloomy and glummy and, fear issues and all sorts of things. Lightning, thunder, Well, that's a storm in life, and that's a storm that affects us in the emotions. And what we need to do is have some peace about what we're doing and why we're doing it. We want to see peace spread. And how we do that is loving other people because God first loved us. So then we go out and we show that same love. So we can't be controlled by fear, because if we do, our spirits get angry and agitated and frustrated. And it's like, ugh, I don't like this. And so really, how we look at circumstance affects our behavior. So guess what? It's raining, but I'm still outside making a broadcast. Well, it is. It's raining. But how we view it, what we do with it, determines how we live life. Circumstances are always changing. My granddaughter came to me early this morning, about 6 a.m., and she says, Grandpa, life. Well, life is life. And I said, you have to be able to be flexible, because if you want everything to be just so, it doesn't always work that way. Good morning, Amanda. And it's difficult. Life is full of change. We age. We grow old. We have little ones come and they grow old beside us. And so this whole process of change, and then they become teenagers, and then they tell us that we don't know what we're talking about, and they do. And so that's the process. But then all of a sudden they get older, and all of a sudden they say, boy, Dad, boy, Grandma, you guys have really gotten smart in the last while. I wonder what happened to you guys. Well, I'll tell you what happened. They started to grow up, and they started to realize that some of the things we've been trying to warn them about is actually true. God warns us about how our spirits are affected by fear, emotions, and the negative of life. And we need a calm influence in our lives to realize how to stay calm, how to stay peaceful. In other words, if the river is racing and turbulent, it carries a lot of debris and a lot of garbage in a storm. And we need, like Psalm 23, peaceful waters. It's a thing about us as human beings that we really need peace. And we are having a hard time finding it these days because of all the pandemic and the media and the circus that goes with it. Hey, look at what you have, not what you don't have. Don't look at the fear. Look at what God has given you. Look at all the positive things that are in your life. Look at the fact that you're not suffering and in a bed and not able to move, because there's always someone in a worse state than yourself. Ourselves, we have to realize inside that our spirit reflects what we put in. We've been talking to computer people recently, and they said, well, you put garbage in, you get garbage out. And when you get too much garbage in your computer, the computer doesn't run very well. This is called information hoarding in a computer, no less. Oh, So they said you have to detoxify yourself and get rid of the excess information and all these cookies from the cookie jar of people wanting to tag your information and find out what you do so they can send you advertisements so you'll buy more stuff. Wow. Isn't life strange that we don't even have to be hoarders to be hoarders? Yeah. Life is about being flexible, not being drawn into the emotions of turbulence all the time. And if you have peace inside, and God says, I'll give you peace. If you ask for peace, I'll give you peace so you can give peace away. Wow. So there it is this morning. There's your jump start on a rainy Thursday. Enjoy the rain. Go out. Catch a raindrop on your tongue. Have some fun with it. Remember, our kids have fun with it. And that's what we're talking about. Not being ruled in our spirits by fear and emotion, but rather having the love of God on the inside, working on the outside. You have yourself a great day. And I really appreciate everyone staying and tagging in and liking and sharing and putting it on their page or putting it on their story or both, or saying to their friends, hey, you really got to check this out. I really appreciate that. But you need to know, folks, that there are folks that their spirits are so down, they don't even know where up is. So you be the up in their life. You be the person that changes things. See, the light changed. Are you ready for change? And that's part of life. And God says he can help you. So have yourself a great day. Like and share. Get it out there. And remember, look at the word and the light will come on.